What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninja's Filthiest Pitches of the Day. Remember, hit that subscribe button, join Ninja Nation, don't be on the outside looking in. Now, we're going to kick off the filthiest pitches. I'm going to start with the Padres' newest pitcher, Sean Manaea. Manaea was unhittable, literally. He had 7 no-hit innings with 7 Ks. Look at that filthy stuff. Yes, his stuff may be nasty, but he's got hair to die for. Aaron Nola's stuff was also wicked, as usual. His curveball's virtually unhittable, but my favorite pitch he threw this game was his front door two-seamer. That's 2 for flinching, sir. And here's an overlay of Nola's curveball and fastball, and you can see what makes this so hard to hit. The curveball kind of looks like an elevated fastball, and then just dives. Shane McClanahan is proving to be a pitching ninja regular. I mean, he throws an upper 90s fastball with movement with an array of nasty breaking stuff. And to top it off, he attacked hitters with a plan. I got this heat map from Codified Baseball, who works with some of the best pitchers in the game, and you can see how McClanahan went right into the blue to get Mullins. I definitely want to give John Means a little credit too. He has a beautiful changeup, one of the better straight changeups in the game. Lucas Giolito, who also has one of the best changeups in the game, was totally dominant with 6 Ks in 4 one-hit innings, and his slider looks much improved. I mean, check out this sword he gets. Logan Webb showed off wiffle ball movement with both his sinker and his slider. Look at that. My man Tyler Rogers was in action, and check out these alien sliders. I mean, look where he releases it from, and look where these things end up. And here's an overlay of Rogers' slider and fastball. And one of the unique things about Tyler Rogers is because of the way he releases the ball, his slider actually rises above his fastball. That's crazy. That slider truly is a mutant alien pitch. Before I get to my filthy pitch winners, though, I want to give a hat tip to this shout out from the Astros-Angels game last night on this sword.
Right. Sword for Blake Taylor. Rojas waved at that. We'll see if it ends up on Pitching Ninja.
Now on to my filthiest appearance and filthiest pitch. The filthiest appearance, well, that's none other than Jhoan Duran of the Minnesota Twins. Duran is a rookie pitching in his first big league game, and look at this stuff. It's 100-mile-an-hour fastballs, 96-mile-an-hour splinkers, and wicked breaking balls. I mean, this stuff is nuts. To show you the movement of his splinker, I overlay it here with his 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and you can see how that 96-mile-an-hour splinker just dies. Remember, a splinker is a cross between a splitter and a sinker, and here's his grip in slow motion. The filthiest pitch of the day, well, that goes to Charlie effin' Morton. Charlie Morton is a 3-time winner of the Pitching Ninja Award for the filthiest curveball, and he may make it a 4th. Look at this pitch to Tommy Pham. You can tell Pham was going to have a hard time because he literally buckled at the 2 previous curveballs. And here's what makes Morton so tough. Here's an overlay of his curveball and his fastball. And you can see they kind of start out in the same path, and then that curveball makes a left turn and ends up in Albuquerque. My flamethrowers of the day, well, they both come from college. First, Zach Maxwell of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets came in the 9th inning, bases loaded, no one out, absolutely incinerated the side. Maxwell is a giant dude, and also my son's roommate at Tech, and been over my house to throw. Dude has a cannon. You'd think that would be the fastest pitch in college yesterday, but it wasn't close. Ben Joyce threw back-to-back 104-mile-an-hour fastballs. How ridiculous is that? Well, since the StatCast era, nobody other than Jordan Hicks and Aroldis Chapman have thrown back-to-back 104-plus-mile-an-hour pitches in the major leagues. And this is college. Joyce also got a sword on this wicked slider. But it's his fastball that strikes fear into the hearts of college men everywhere. I mean, look at this fastball up and in. I would literally poop myself, put my bat down, go back to the dugout, clean myself up, and go home. Joyce has 20 Ks in 11 innings this year, with only 4 walks, so a 5-to-1 strikeout-to-walk ratio, which is pretty solid. I love this from our interview where I asked Ben what the fastest he ever threw was, and he's just like, 104 point something. I'm like, I would have that number tattooed on my forehead. I would never forget it.
What is the highest you've ever hit? I think it might have been like 104 point something.
And now, your Pitching Ninja moment of zen. Here is South Korean figure skater Kim Yi Lim throwing out the first pitch in a game. And check her out practicing this pitch. I'm sure haters are going to say it's a balk.
Hey, nice ball.